Greetings and welcome to the VIA Cafe and to VIA Voices. My name is John Fanistel, Executive Director here at VIA International. The VIA Cafe is a new online digital platform through which our team at VIA International is attempting to extend our reach and make the resources of our organization and our networks available to people from near and far. And the VIA Voices is a weekly conversation with change makers, leaders, and organizers in communities from across borders with a special emphasis on the place where we're located, which is here in San Diego, California. So we're interviewing leaders from along the San Diego-Tijuana border region. Today we have with us Pedro Rios of the American Friends Service Committee. And it's a special pleasure for me because Pedro and I have had I've had the pleasure of working with Pedro on a number of projects across the years. And Pedro's a longtime organizer with the American Friends Service Committee. They're director of their U.S.-Mexico border program. And a champion of human rights here in the San Diego-Tijuana border region. So,
for the most part, when we look at agencies such as Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, they tend to create much more harm than any good. We've seen so many families that have been separated, so many lives that have been traumatized. I've talked to many children and their parents who are now separated that have lived through a traumatic ICE raid, immigration raid, and still have not been able to move forward from that experience. And so when we have an agency that's sanctioned by the government to terrorize communities, I think we need to raise the question about what their purpose is. And I think goes back to one of your earlier questions, do we move towards abolishment? Is this where we want to be? But then what else do we, what replaces that? And I think that's a question I think that we need to really delve deep into as communities and look at what experiences have been there in the past. So definitely will involve policy at the federal level, at the state level, at the local level. Whether there's a political appetite for that is a different story. I certainly have seen much more criticism around who our elected officials are, how they get elected. It's been great to see a lot more movement of people wanting to be politically active. And I think the best way to do that is when it's done collectively, when there's organization behind that, and when there's a process of consulting those that are most directly impacted, that they should be at the forefront of determining the policies that will most impact their lives.